Hey everyone, it's Tommy from TechNexus and thanks for joining me in today's video, the last of our series this week for AutoCAD customization in regards to the menus. So if you've been following me, we've been doing some shortcuts in regards to just some basic AutoCAD commands with layers and lines, and we've got them under the menus and we've got them under the ribbon here as well. Now, what I want to do today is to add the routine that we did a couple of weeks ago about the batching routine. So we did a coding week of a VBA application to write a form that would let you batch convert a whole bunch of AutoCAD drawings with pre-built commands or your own user script. So we want to add that into the ribbon here, and we want to add it under the menus. So to kick that off, we need to type in VBA man, and you want to load that DVB file, enable macros, and we want to look for the macros button just so we can grab a copy of this macro name in full here. So I'll right click on it and copy, and then close, and then I can type in VBA man and I can unload that. So to put that into a macro, we type in CUI into a menu command, load up the CUIX file, and create a new command, and we're going to get the options here on what we're going to call it. So the name is going to just be called, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, so batching routine, and the description is a form, VBA form to batch change AutoCAD drawings with commands or a script, whatever you want to call it. So the macro, before we kick into that, is if you look on the Autodesk Knowledge Network, there's an AKN article about showing how to run that macro. So it's VBA run and then the file name. So we want to do the same thing. We type in VBA run, enter, which is the semicolon, and then I want to inverted commas, but we have to change the slash to be a backslash to a forward slash. Okay, so C drive /batching /batching DVB mod load form, and then the image is just a PNG file that I've got that looks like a script. So do the same thing for both small and large image, and then click apply just to save it. But we now need to add that to, again, our menus and our ribbon up here. So under the menus, we do the same thing, expand Tom's shortcut, and then we can just drag the batching routine up to here. And then I'm going to put a separator after it. So it's the first entry, and then we get lines. I need to do the same thing for the panels. So I've already got one panel called shortcuts. I'm going to do a new panel called batching. And I'm also going to do the same thing, drag the batching routine into row 1. Oh, it needs to go under batching. There we go. So now it's in there, and we need to add it to the panel. But I've also got options to make this, when we click on it under the panel, we get extra options here to make it a large with text or large without text. Okay, so you can go through and customize all of these to suit. So same thing with here, we can make those large with text, large with text, click apply. Okay, and then we also need to add it under, we need to add this batching panel to the ribbon of Tom's shortcuts. And I'm just going to move that up and go OK. Okay, so now we've got the concrete lines, the brick lines, and the batching routine, and I've also got the batching routine and all the lines under there as well. So to show that that works, I just click batching routine and it loads that form. So we don't need to constantly load the VBA manager, and if I type in VBA man, you can see it's loaded it in there already. So again, same thing if I want to do concrete lines, if I want to do brick lines, you can see they all come in, and the batching routine, I can just keep running that over and over again. So That's it for the end of the week. Hopefully you found it helpful. If there's any questions, please feel free to put it in the comments section below. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to get daily notifications of my videos. Hopefully you had a good week and you learned something, and I will see you next week for some more videos. See you later.